See next, physical properties. So here, benzene diazenyl chloride salt in the presence of Q plus halide is there, no? Benzene diazenyl chloride salt in the presence of Q plus halide. Benzene diazenyl chloride salt in the presence of Q plus halide. Q plus halide is Cu2X2. Q plus halide. X equal to chlorine, bromine, and produce the halobenzene. Halobenzene plus nitrogen. Here X equal chlorine, bromine. These two reactions are very important reactions. Sandy-Meyer's reaction by electrophilic. Preparation of haloarenes, Sandy-Meyer's reaction and electrophilic substitution reaction. Preparation of haloarenes by electrophilic substitution reaction and Sandy-Meyer's. Q plus halide means Cu2X2. See next, coming to the physical properties. Physical properties. Physical properties. Physical properties. See, physical properties is when alkyl halides, that is, so alkyl halides are colorless. Alkyl halides are colorless. Alkyl halides are colorless when pure state. When pure state, alkyl halides are colorless. However, bromides, chlorides, iodides, bromides, iodides. So when colored, when exposed in sunlight or light. So generally it is pure form, it is colorless. Whenever alkyl chlorides, alkyl bromides, alkyl halides exposed in sunlight, in the presence of sunlight, in the presence of light, it is color compound. See next, this is, so smell. Halo compounds are very sweet smell. Halo compounds, alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides, halo compounds are sweet nature. It is sweet nature. So this is the, and melting points and boiling points, physical properties, and melting points and boiling points. Melting points and boiling points. See, whenever ethyl chloride and methyl chloride, okay, ethyl chloride and methyl chloride and methyl bromide and some polyhalo derivatives, some chlorofluorohalogens, some chlorohalo compounds, some chlorofluorocompounds, gases at room temperature. Ethyl chlorides, methyl chloride, methyl bromide, some chlorofluorocompounds as gas at room temperature. Higher alkyl halides, solids and liquids. Solids and liquids. Higher alkyl halides, solids and liquids. And coming to the comparatively, alkyl halides are more polar nature than hydrocarbons. Alkyl halides are more polar nature. Already know nature of CH bond. Carbon is partial positive, halogen is partially negative nature. So alkyl halides, that is alloalkanes. Alkyl halides more polar nature. Comparatively comparable to hydrocarbons. That means parent hydrocarbons. Alkyl halide, for example methyl chloride you can take. So methyl chloride compared to methane, more polar nature. Methane means CH4, methyl chloride is CH3Cl. So methyl chloride is more polar nature than comparable to hydrocarbons. So due to these reasons, so more polar nature, so boiling point also will be more. So comparatively more polar nature, more boiling point. See, melting points and boiling point, more polar nature is there. So due to what? So alkyl chlorides or alkyl halides, so more intermolecular forces is there, strong intermolecular forces there, and along with, so more molecular mass also is there. In alkyl halides, more intermolecular forces, that is van der Waals forces is there, van der Waals force, more intermolecular force, that is van der Waals force, comparable to hydrocarbons, parent hydrocarbons. Due to that reason, in alkyl halides are more boiling point than parent hydrocarbons. So more boiling point due to what? In the presence of van der Waals forces. So in alkyl halides, more polar nature, between the alkyl halides are more intermolecular forces such as van der Waals forces is present. So due to van der Waals forces is present in alkyl halides, more boiling point than parent hydrocarbons. So methyl chloride you can take. So methyl chloride is more boiling point than methane. Why? Because in methyl chloride is more strong intermolecular forces. The strong more means strong intermolecular forces are present. Due to that reason, alkyl halides are more boiling point than parent hydrocarbons due to presence of strong intermolecular forces such as van der Waals force are present. And coming to the decreasing order of boiling point, different alkyl halides there. For example, alkyl chloride, alkyl bromide, alkyl halide. Which one is more boiling point? So decreasing order of boiling point. Decreasing order of boiling point in alkyl halides. So that is what? Alkyl iodide more, then alkyl bromide, then alkyl chloride. So due to what? Due to so higher molecular mass and strong intermolecular forces, masses. So for example, alkyl iodide, methyl iodide is there. Methyl iodide is compared to methyl chloride is more boiling point. Methyl iodide is more boiling point than methyl chloride. Due to what? So methyl iodide is boiling point. Boiling points depends on the size of the molecule. That means weight of the molecule. More weight is more boiling point. Iodine's molecular mass is more than compared to chlorine and bromine. That's why alkyl iodide is more boiling point than alkyl chloride. And along with, in alkyl iodide, strong intermolecular masses are present comparatively alkyl chloride. Due to these reasons, so boiling point decreasing are when comparatively different alkyl iodides. Alkyl, say methyl chloride, methyl bromide, methyl iodide is there. So in methyl iodide is more boiling point than methyl chloride, methyl bromide, because of in methyl iodide, iodine molecular mass is more, and along with strong intermolecular forces there between the methyl iodide molecules. Okay. And next, in isomeric alkyl halides, let us take isomeric alkyl halides. In isomeric alkyl halides, so boiling point, so in isomeric halides, boiling points depends on surface area. Simple logic, that is surface area. More surface area, more boiling points. Let us take N-bromobutane, bromobutane, and 2-bromobutane, and 2-bromo-2-methyl propane. So this more surface area, it is less surface area, it is very less surface area. See, remember, so more surface area is more boiling point. In isomeric alkyl halides, boiling point depends on surface area. More surface area, more boiling. This is more boiling point. This is the more boiling point. This is the more boiling point. Then this. So this is the more boiling point. Then what? So because of more surface area, more boiling. This is very important. Remember, more surface area, more boiling point, due to strong intermolecular forces are present, such as van der Waals forces and hydrogen bonding. Strong intermolecular forces are present. So whenever surface area more surface area, more boiling point. So that's why isomeric alkylides boiling point depends on surface area. So more surface area having more boiling point. Okay. So compared to N-bromobutane, comparatively 2-bromobutane more boiling point due to more surface area, and 2-bromo-2-methyl propane is less boiling point comparatively 1-bromobutane and 2-bromobutane. See, this is the isomeric. And coming to the dihaloarenes, dihalobenzene derivatives have same boiling points, nearly same boiling points. Dihalo means orthodichlorobenzene, metadichlorobenzene, and paradichlorobenzene have same boiling points as this. And coming to the melting points, orthodichlorobenzene and metadichlorobenzene and paradichlorobenzene. So which one is more melting point? This is a melting point order. So orthodichlorobenzene, metadichlorobenzene and paradichlorobenzene. Which one is more melting point? So melting point orthodichloro, paradichloro. So paradichlorobenzene is more melting point due to, so it is the crystalline structure. It is fit to the crystalline structure. That's why it is paradichlorobenzene is more melting point order than orthodichlorobenzene, then metachloro. So boiling points nearly same. These three are nearly same values. But coming to the melting, no need to remember any boiling point, melting points values. Simply remember paradichlorobenzene derivatives are more melting points due to it is the crystalline structure, due to crystalline fit structure. Due to the reason, paradichlorobenzene is more melting point than orthodichlorobenzene and metadichlorobenzene. See, this is the melting points and boiling points. And coming to the density. Already know, density means more molecular mass, more density. See, number of in chlorides and bromides and iodides. Chlorides, bromides and iodides have more density. So when number of carbon atoms increase, number of carbon atoms and number of halogen atoms increase. So in alkyl halides, density increase. In alkyl halide, density increase. So chlorides or bromides, iodides have more density. In alkyl halides, number of carbon atoms, number of halogen atoms. That means in polyhalogens. In alkyl halides, more number of carbon atoms is present, more number of halogens is present, polyhalogens is present. So density also more. Okay, this is the density. And coming to the solubility, solubility is nothing but what? Depending on capacity. Solubility is nothing but what? Solubility means dissolving capacity. So haloalkanes slightly soluble in, slightly or less, very less, slightly soluble in water. It is not soluble in water, very less soluble. Haloalkanes is slightly soluble in water, polar molecule, but it is slightly soluble. Generally polar molecules are soluble in polar molecule, but haloalkanes polar only, already we discussed. Okay, so but it is not soluble in water. Why? Because see, simple level. So whenever old bond will be break and form the new bond. Okay, so whenever old bond break, we required energy, correct? And new bond form, then what happen? Energy is releases. So depending on their energies levels, so it is soluble or insoluble only we can decide it. See, let us see, for example, general. So methyl chloride you take, or ethyl chloride you can take. Ethyl chloride, propyl chloride, whatever is there you can take. So it is gas only enough, that's why you can take liquid molecule. Bromobutane or bromo. So here is so many molecules is there around this one. So many molecules is there. See, we can take sample of water. Water means only not one water molecule, so many water molecules. Then you can take water molecules. You can take so many water molecules. So we can take so many water molecules. See, between these intermolecular forces is there. Correct? Already we discussed. So more boiling point, more intermolecular forces. So here also intermolecular forces is there. See, intermolecular forces is there like this. So this is intermolecular forces. This is, see, whenever, so old bond will be break. So old bond, this is the old bond. So this bond will be break. This bond will be break, and a new bond will be formed. Between this new bond will be formed. New bond will be formed. So let us see, whenever old bond will be break, energy is required, new bond will be formed, energy is releases. So whenever both are interact, this molecule alkyl, it is example only, this alkyl interact with water molecule, new bond will be formed. This energy, very less energy is releases, and less intermolecular forces are so present comparatively this intermolecular force. After formation of this bond, it is less energy is releases, and this intermolecular force comparatively parent intermolecular force, it is very less intermolecular force. That's why it is not soluble in water. Please understand. So whenever any molecule can take intermolecular, depending on intermolecular forces. See, whenever old bond will be break, energy required, new bond will be formed, energy is released. Whenever between the water molecule and this molecule, energy is released only, but it is compared to how much energy is we required to break the bond. So comparatively release energy is very less energy is released, but we required more energy is required to break the bond. That's why it is not soluble in water molecule. So however, haloalkanes is soluble in organic solvents, non-polar solvents. It is soluble in water molecules. It is soluble in, however, haloalkanes is soluble in solvents, organic solvents. Okay. Why? Because it is the haloalkanes is bromobutane is dissolved in bromopentane like this. Why? Because here also after new bond will be formed, here is energy is what? More comparatively old bond. This is the meaning. So haloalkane slightly soluble in water, but more soluble in organic solvent, but more soluble in organic solvents. Due to, this is the reason, so whenever water molecule is, there is no, after formation of bond, it is very less energy is released. we required more energy, but releases less energy. After formation of new bond, we required this very less energy releases, and it is having less intermolecular force. But whenever organic solvents is bond is more energy is stronger, it is bond is stronger than comparatively old bonds. So this is the meaning. So alloalkanes is slightly soluble in water molecule, but more soluble in organic solvents. So this is the physical properties. Okay. So next class we are going to discuss chemical properties. Is it clear? Okay. Thank you.